Alright, testing. Alright, let's fit to page, fit to what? Alright, Electric Motor Division, Electric Motor Division, General Motors Corporation, Maintenance Instructions 170C, Revision C, uh, New Locomotive Inspection and Tightening Program. All right, introduction. Prior to placing a new locomotive in service, it is important that certain equipment inspection be made. After limited service of approximately 1 month, it is essential that additional inspection be made and equipment tightened to the proper torque values, such as the attention will to finite bearing on the continued successful operation. The publication outlines a procedure for the inspection that should compare with the accurate records kept of the initial inspection tightening. Since it covers locomotives having varying equipment, certain of the items listed may not be applicable. Before proceeding with the initial inspection, remove all of the protective coverings that would apply to the protect the locomotive from shipment. Instruction reference. In the remarks column of this instruction, and abbreviations are used to reference publications containing information related to maintenance. Following examples to provide with the aid of understanding the abbreviations used. LS stands for means Locomotive Service Manual, EMM means Engine Maintenance Manual, and Mission MI means Maintenance Instruction 1756. Before servicing, inspection, tightening, the mechanical, and the remarks. Your engine. Prelude before starting engine. Prelude before starting an engine. Bar over during the prelude inspection of the Locomotive Service Manual. Check racks. Move the injector control lever to check the freedom of the movement and no binding of the injectors. Lubricating oil. Fill the proper level with the approved oil. Mission Maintenance Instruction 1752. Before starting, making certain the loop oil strainer housing is filled. Recheck the oil level when the engine is running. Governor. Check the oil level should be between the marks on the sight glass with the engine running as required in Mission Maintenance Instruction 1764. Your top deck. Inspect loose parts and foreign material where the engine running is idle. Check for proper lubrication. Your airbox drain. Check all air discharge. The asterisk in front of the bulletin is revised to supersedes previous issue of the number. Alright, cooling system. Filling the cooling water system using the Electric Motor Division approved water treatment. The maintenance instruction 1748. Check shutter fan operation after engine is running. Air compressor. Check oil in the mission instruction 1110 as required in maintenance instruction 1756. Check the air compressor operating for cut in, cut out after engine is running. Your speed recorder. Check the oil level as required for the preferred maintenance bulletin. Trucks. Traction motor support bearings. Check oil level of maintenance instruction 3900 and as required in maintenance instruction 1756. The gear case. Check grease level of maintenance instruction 3900 as required in maintenance instruction 1756. Journal boxes. Rolling bearing. Check oil level of maintenance instruction 1552 as required in maintenance instruction 1756. Friction type. Check oil level. Journal boxes. Check oil level of maintenance instruction 1554 as required by the maintenance instruction 1756. Alright, your truck's brakes. Check the operation and preserve all of the brake applied with the leash properly so that there are no leaks. E. Sand. Check the sand is applied with the rail in proper amount with the proper location. Blowers. Check air discharge of the traction motor vent for the discharge of the main generator into engine room. Generator pit drain aspirator. Check the obstructions and airflow. Alright, your electrical and the remarks. Rotating equipment. Inspect slip rings, communicators, brushes. Replace broken or chipped brushes using same grade type as removed. Main generator, traction motor, auxiliary generator. Alright, device is in system. Contactor relay switches, check. Wiring connections for tightness, check for the proper operation. Terminal boards and resistors, rheostat, check connection for tightness. Fuses, main electrical cabinet, test install fuses. Fuse main generator, radiator, cool, and check fuse indicating pins and pinning pins and fan. Control system qualification. Perform qualification systems of the locomotive service manual. Perform forward, reverse movement check and single multiple unit operation. 10. Batteries. Connect the battery leads. Check for the battery water level to specific gravity. Add water as necessary. An accelerated generator. Check the accelerated generator voltage is necessary to perform adjustment with the run in with 8 with equipment with the operating temperature. Your alarm safety devices. All announcer lights test for correction operation. Your all announcer lights. Governor shutdown. Low oil pressure. Hot engine. No power. Auxiliary AC. Overspeed trip. High voltage ground fault. Engine protector. Turbocharger. Auxiliary pump. An aerial air filter. Dust bin motor. Remark. check for correct rotation. Alright, after service inspection and tightening, perform all operations listed in approximately 1 month of service. Mechanical and remarks. Engine tightness check. Check for the bolts and nuts in connection for the tightness. Check engine bolt and nut and retorquing. Tighten to the correct torque value of the electric engine maintenance manual. Cylinder liner, water inline nuts and bolts, exhaust manifold flange bolts, cylinder head crab bolt nuts, and head frame to crankcase bolts, turbocharger after cooling air duct bolts. Alright, your engine inspection, the airbox and the remark is bar engine over and make visual inspection engine maintenance manual, oil pan, and top deck. Engine controls adjustment check settings. Refer to engine maintenance manual for correct settings. Injector timing, injector rack setting, engine speed, last adjusters, and pilot valve setting. Readjust the pilot valve setting if the engine speed adjustment is changed. Equipment rack, check the tightness all butts, bolts, and nuts, and connections on equipment rack. Cooling system, check inhibitor with emission maintenance instruction 1748. Fans and shutters, press buttons to check for operation, check for blown fuses. Piping, check for leaking piping, radiators, aftercooler if applicable. Your fuel system, suction strainer, cleaning suction strainer, B filters, change fuel filters, lube oil system, lube oil, check for dilution, contamination, lube oil filters, change filters, clean filter housing, lube oil strainer housing, clean the suction screens, air compressor, tighten cylinder head and cylinders to the crankcase bolts, mission maintenance instruction 11 to 10. Your trucks and wheels, make visual inspection of the frame, bolster, wear plates, liners, spring seat snubbers, back rack, brake rigging, rubber bolster springs, shock absorbers, check for the torque of shock absorbers, mounting bolts. Electrical and remarks. Rotating equipment, perform checks listed in step 8 under the before service, also inspection of flashover damage. Device systems, perform checks listed in step number 9 under before service. And this was maintenance instruction. This was the maintenance instruction 1707, new locomotive inspection and tightening program.